Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this live of New Ideas, New Talk, the live of New Ideas, New Opportunity network. Today, as you can see, I'm not in my usual place. I'm in Palermo, in this beautiful hotel in the city center of Palermo. But I'm keeping traveling through Europe. So today, actually, we go to Poland, and I want to welcome Marta. So good morning, Marta. How are
Good morning. Very nice surrounding. Greetings from Łódź, from Poland.
So how is actually the weather in Poland? Because it's pretty hot. It's 20 today. It's 18 degrees here.
Oh, lucky you. I cannot say that about Poland. It's quite chilly. A little bit of snow still, and a little bit of sun coming out, but around 0 degrees.
Okay, but the spring it's there, so it will come. It will come soon.
Yes.
So we are keeping having this live to know all the member of the network. So today, as you said, we are in Poland. Can you tell us about you and about the organization you represent?
Yes, sure. First of all, thanks for for inviting me to this network and this interview. My name is Marta Kędzia. I come from Poland, and I'm a certified project manager with actually over 20 years of experience. So I'm kind of a dinosaur within European collaboration. So this is most of my professional life, but I enjoy it a lot. But I've been also involved in the research part. So apart from managing the projects, writing applications, sometimes very successful and awarded at the European level, I'm also involved in the research works on different important for the European Union for our countries topics. And I'm a president of the foundation, FRAME Foundation, that I represent today.
So can you tell a bit more about the foundation, what the foundation does?
Yeah, the Foundation for the Development of International and Educational Activities, a Polish NGO. It was established by people from university background, so we have a strong rooting within the university environment. And actually it was established based on the observation what is happening in the environment of Poland and in the environment of the European Union. So responding to these needs, by responding to these needs, we created an organization that is dealing with different important, socially important topics like migration, like aging of the population, like the favorized groups, or dealing with improvement of skills of different target groups.
Okay, so as you told me, the foundation covers different topics, and today we try to understand what actually the foundation does in the frame of diversity. Can you tell how your organization is working in this frame, in this sector, let's say?
Yeah, actually the scope of topics that our foundation is dealing with is quite broad. It goes from multiculturalism, multilingualism, through employability, including social employability, through different trainings on aspects that are currently important for different target groups, internationally, because we collaborate with international organizations from actually most of the European countries and beyond, because we also collaborate with some African ones and a couple from Asia as well. So this is purely international collaboration on solving aspects that cannot be solved individually, and then transferring these solutions to the local environment and encouraging local societies to benefit from this knowledge gained and worked out within collaboration of different organizations, so within the partnerships, international partnerships. And yes, diversity is one of the key pillars, so we say, for our activities. But to answer your question, actually it would be good if we answered ourselves, what is diversity?
Well, actually was my question, because diverse, it's a really strange word. For example, if I translate it in Italian, it gets a really negative meaning. So sometimes this word is so difficult to understand, and to understand also this big target. So please tell me what you mean for diversity, and what is for you diversity.
Yeah, actually, diversity is a phenomenon that we all live in and we are surrounded with, because we cannot get rid of the diversity. We as human beings are different. We come from different places, we come from different cultures, we are of different age, we are of different sex, we are of different educational level, economical background and surroundings. So we are all different. And diversity is the beauty to notice these differences and to benefit from this by admiring and taking what is the best for the sake of the whole society, so not only for ourselves. This is how we understand the diversity. So the diversity can be, understood from different angles, from different points of view. And we are actually dealing with most of those points of view. So the age diversity, like for example, we are dealing with problems that older population is facing right now. For example, what is going on television right now. We are bombed with information. We are bombed with fake news as well. And especially older people, those who are very vulnerable for believing in everything that is said here or there, they are subject to miscommunication, misinformation. So we are actually dealing with a lot of angles from this diversity point of view. However, currently the most developed one is that related to culture. So intercultural aspects, linguistic aspects, and this is something that we really focus a lot, trying to grab these differences, to promote them, and to make the starting point for creating something really valuable for the future.
So for sure, for us that we are working in a European project, it's easier to navigate in this topic and understand how a project can be done in this topic. But just to explain with a concrete example, can you tell us maybe a project that your organization is developing right now, just to know a bit more concretely what and how you are working?
Yeah, one of the examples can be the project What to Do If. It's a catchy acronym, but it's very important content inside, because imagine yourself being a migrant or a person traveling from one country to another, or going to one country and staying there longer. Imagine that you appear in a completely different environment, like, for example, suddenly you arrive in Łódź. Can you imagine that? Yeah, and
I imagine to eat a lot of pierogi. This is the first thing in my mind.
So at least you have the preparation from the cuisine point of view, the cultural, but most probably it will be difficult for you to deal with some aspects related to hiring the flat, to get a job, to do different things.
Impossible.
Because it's a new place. It's normal. It's absolutely normal. So we noticed that because our experts have vast experience in multiculturalism from many years, and when speaking with experts and observing the behavior of people with migrational background, we noticed that they need support. They need support on the first day when they arrive to get more familiar with the systems that they enter to when coming to a host country. So the project What to Do If, effective guidance for successful integration of foreign communities through language acquisition, aims exactly to equip them with this basic knowledge about 6 key aspects, like housing, like education, like health, getting visa procedures, and some others. So first of all, they know how to operate, what to do, what is required. But secondly, also to provide them with the language tools on this basic, on the specific 6 areas. So they have vocabulary in the 6 areas. So this is one of the examples. This project is targeted to migrants first of all, but also to all the organizations working with people with migrational background, including also some language schools which provide courses for the people traveling in different countries.
So so just to understand a bit more, so the target of the project, as I understood, is a kind of multi-level target. So finally, for sure, the migrant, but I think also someone more, like you said,
yeah.
maybe the schools,
organizations,
organizations, yes. So can you tell a bit
organizations
how this,
working with migrants?
Yes, can you tell a bit us about the target? So talking a bit more specifically about the target of the project.
Yeah, this project is targeted at all the people that arrive in a new country and need support. And it doesn't matter whether you arrive just for a couple of weeks or you want to stay longer, because when you find yourself in a new environment, it's important that you know how to operate there and not to be too much dependent on the locals, on the migrant minorities that you represent and that are available in that country. So migrants, first of all, this is the most important target group, and also NGOs, organizations and authorities and all the or institutions that support people in that situation. So people traveling and being welcomed in our countries.
So I know that you are really productive organization. So you want to give me another example of projects. So just also to know a bit more and to understand that actually diversity can be in the sector, in the frame of diversity, we can work in different ways. So you had this project by language, but you can tell me maybe something else, getting diversity from another side.
Yeah, let's stay within the subject of diversity. And here I might share with you another example of a very interesting project, staying within also cherishing the beauty that people with migrational background bring to our countries. It's a project called Uniculture. And it's targeted at, yes, this is exactly the full name of the project. Thank you very much. And this is a project that is targeted to university professors, educational staff, mostly from higher educational sector, because even there, we noticed that there is a huge need to provide supporting tools, to provide some proven procedures, how to collaborate effectively with students who come to our countries and decide to develop themselves at the universities or other higher educational institutions. So that might be the second project that I would recommend to you if you are interested in this subject.
Oh, I understand. So about this project, can you tell a bit, because of did you develop any intellectual output in this while you were working in this project? I see that is a project approved in 2019, so it should be almost maybe at the end of its life. So you already produced something. So can you tell a bit more about the intellectual output of the project?
Yes, actually we are halfway done. So we are in the middle of working on this initiative. And there are a couple of intellectual outputs. Indeed, you are right. And all the outputs constitute kind of a set of materials. You know, this is quite a difficult target group because these are professors, trainers. So it's not easy to provide something useful for them, because they have created themselves. So also the approach that we took had to reflect that, and we had to be very delicate and sensitive in designing the materials. However, the general concept is to provide the handbook that highlights some very important aspects on multilingualism and multiculturalism, how to operate in an environment of multicultural students. And this is enriched with a handbook with live exercises, real exercises, case studies, and cases that those educational staff, so professors, assistants, can use in their everyday practice. And also, it's all wrapped up with a training guide. So whenever a project is finished, we don't want it to be put in a drawer, you know. So we also created a kind of a guideline how to use our course in the future, how to benefit from it when it's over, and how to implement this course in different universities all around Europe, or maybe beyond as well.
Nice. This you said this project is halfway already, and now we are already almost end of February. So in usual year, we were actually really close to the next deadline. But as we know, it's not an usual year for a lot of things. So also because we are waiting the new program and all this thing. So this is not an usual year. How do you see the future? What you will gonna do? What actually you are doing in this moment? It's kind of maybe waiting moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly, Nino. You are right. We are in a very unusual moment, but it doesn't apply to European projects. It applies to all our aspects of our lives. And you know, we cannot sit and wait because this is boring. First of all, it is not productive, and it would be a waste of human resources all around the globe. So while the European Commission is very hard working on the new goals, we are still developing the ideas, because we still have the problems, maybe even bigger than before the pandemic started. Because you know, this March last year or February last year complicated a lot of things in our lives, and suddenly we got trapped at home. Like, for example, you are from a beautiful place, but I have to record from home because we work from home still, and probably this process will continue. So the problems are here. The problems were added. The new ones were added. Mm-hmm. And there is a huge work to be done for the target groups that we are working on. So we are conducting talks. We are drafting the project ideas. We are meeting virtually with our target groups, and we are working. We are not waiting. So we hope that once yes, the European Commission announced the goals, we will be ready and better prepared for responding to the needs that we identified as important. And Nino, I must tell you that initiatives like that, based on the networking of different organizations, especially the network of new ideas for new opportunities that was created by CPIP, with great support of Rodika and Diana. This is really great initiative, and we have to stay together, because only when we collaborate together internationally, we can really reach sound effects and sound impact. And this is what we really count on. So this time is not a waiting time, it's time of strong brainstorming.
Yes. That is true. I thank you also to mention CPIP, that I want to remember that is the permanent secretariat of the network, and the organizer of the networking event that was in November, where our idea actually we say born. At the moment, as you said, we are actually working on them, making them bigger, making them actually projects. So it was nice to talk with you, Marta, today. So thanks to have you here. I want also to let appear the website of your organization. So we would, for those who want to contact EProjectFrame, here is the website of EProjectFrame. So thanks, Marta, once again. It was a pleasure, and hopefully we meet again, maybe online or maybe in person. So thank you. And
thank you very much. It was a pleasure. Yes, we also await the possibilities to travel and meet.
Yes, have a nice day. Bye bye.